Welcome back to this Let's Play of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. Last time we heard about an attack coming to Khoonda, this settlement, and it looks like everybody's gathered, so let's join the party.
I see you have found the elusive Master Rook. He's told me that his rescue complicated our situation to some degree. I can't say that I anticipated that. I thank you for finding him, though. Rook has informed me that the mercenaries devised a plan of attack to annihilate Khoonda itself. I must ask for your aid again, Jedi. Zeron says that even with a plan, the mercenaries have to gather their forces, then coordinate their assault. So we still have time. I'm afraid the militia has not been adequately trained for the task that befalls them.
Okay. And you can ask her, but more or less I'm just going to go check the defenses.
Here is a MasterCard key that will open all of the security doors inside Khoonda. Anything that might aid you in your task, please use. Soon, all the civilians will be evacuated. So if you have any business with them, I suggest you take care of it. Whenever you are ready to finalize the defenses, talk with Zeron.
More or less, you can do all sorts of stuff to help out in the battle. It actually doesn't make a whole lot of difference in the battle itself, but it's worth XP and a lot of light side points, so I'm going to do it.
I was right about you. You are trouble, but you might just be the right sort of trouble we need. The mercenaries aren't quick to mobilize, so you have time to do what you need. Or are you ready to finalize the defense plans?
Okay, and you can ask him sort of what the list of stuff to do is.
We could use people handy with a blaster. Getting people to join the militia for a short stint would be good. We also got a lot of things that could use fixing. It isn't glamorous, but that type of work sometimes makes a load of difference. Just look around. Plenty to be done.
Okay.
Off the top of my head, the 3 turrets outside Khoonda are on the blink. They went haywire the other day and wounded some of my men, so we took them offline. The men who were wounded by the turrets are holed up in the med lab. But our medic droid is busted, so they're healing slowly. I've had some men lay traps around Khoonda, but nobody here really specializes in demolitions. I'm sure there's some gaps that could be filled. The side security door to Khoonda has been malfunctioning as long as I've been here. It may be best to just seal it off lockdown so nobody gets through. We got some broken assault droids that have been collecting dust for the last 5 years. If they were working, it would help a lot with interior defense. If I had it my way, I'd recruit any citizen of Khoonda that can hold a blaster. But it's hard to convince peaceful farmers to fight, maybe die for a cause.
Okay, well let's go see what we can do.
When you're ready, come back and we can talk about the final plans to defend Khoonda.
And the key card opens some of the doors around here. Some of this stuff I'm just going to do off screen because it's kind of tedious. But the first thing to do is this door here. And there are all these broken droids lying around with some fairly decent items. This defense droid here, though, we can reactivate it. And we can repair all its parts and, you know, leave it alone. And we get 900 XP for doing that. Not bad. The second one you repair, you get a Hydra spanner from the droid merchant outside. So, I think we need to deal with that. I'll get the last one off screen, and I'll clean up this stuff that's dropped there. I'll come back to this area. I just want to go out to talk to Akir, as he's called, first. Because he's really sort of the most important thing you do here, because it gives you influence with your companions. So, outside here at Khoonda, there's a reason I only have Godo in my party. This is one of the few places you can get influence with him where you don't get dark side points. And so I'm going to have a little fun. First of all, we talked to Akir here. And he's just trying to sell us stuff. And we can try and recruit him into militia. And he says no thanks, but and more or less he says he's got to keep going. And we can tell it's a short-term job. And more or less he wants me to buy stuff from him before he'll join up. He sells you some thorium charges. You'll want them for later anyways. And, okay, we recruit him. Now we can ask about his Hydra spanner. And, more or less, he's been stripping the droids for parts and then selling the parts. And, you know, he supposedly has a good reason, but I'm going to choose sort of a lawful option here, you know, you broke the law, I have no choice but to turn you in. Sympathizing with him gives you influence with a lot of other characters, including HK-47, which is, I mean, it's a light side HK-47 influence option, which is really kind of strange. But anyway, he tells you he won't be imprisoned, and so he attacks. And since he attacked you, you didn't attack him, you know, murdering him in cold blood's okay.
Such acts are effective and often needed.
And we get influence with G0, T0. And you get our credits back too. Hey, you know, can't argue it with that. This is the door that was supposedly having problems. You can either lock it down permanently or open it. Opening it is actually going to hurt the defenses, but it really doesn't matter. And we'll just go in through here, and there's some stuff on the other side. And you can't get through that stuck door, but well, I was hoping for some better stuff than this, but it's stuff. And you know, the problem is that with random loot,
security system bypassed.
You are gonna get sometimes just crap that is crap.
Security system bypassed. Testing security system.
But, you know, hey. But with all the that Sith Disruptor is a quite decent gun. So that's made it worth it right there. And there's no shortage of objects in here to open. So you can lock it from the outside, and it's technically the better thing to do, but only technically. I got another target assessor there too. Well, you know, quite a bit of junk, but also quite a bit of very decent gear. Can't complain. If you're a completionist that wants every bit of XP possible in the game, and you don't want to abuse bugs, there are other ways to get infinite XP, you can go up to this salvager camp and recruit Jerem, or whatever his name was, the guy you recruited from downstairs, who was saved in the room trapped by leg wrecks. I'm not going to bother, it's all of 100 XP.
You'll find little welcome here, Jedi. I will answer your question.
Okay, and this girl here will join the militia.
Yeah, I guess so.
And, yeah, you know, 100 XP, yay. But into Khoonda. The last potential militia recruit is Sulru here.
Thanks for the help.
And more or less he owes us one. And if you didn't do his quest, he won't join. There's some of this stuff I'm going to do off screen. There's, you know, there's another droid to repair up here, and I'll just handle that and pick up all this stuff. There are a bunch of wounded militia in this room, and you can use the treat injury skill on them to gain a light sign point.
Thanks.
You can also go into the other dialogue option there and mess them up further for some dark side points and more XP than you would get for treating them.
Thanks.
Lot of light side points, and you can reactivate this droid and get even more light side points, even though it doesn't have anything left to do because all the militia have been healed. Anyway, I'm going to go into this room down here and just pick up all these droids and get that set up. Last droid up to fighting speed, and again it's 900 or 1000 XP for every droid you repair, so you know, fair bit of XP. Some decent items lying around in there. This wisdom upgrade, I'm not really sure why droids need wisdom, but they have it. Turret control station requires a lot of computer spikes, and more or less what you can do is you can change the target priority and so that it only attacks hostiles. And that's a little more expensive for the amount of XP you get from it. But, you know, hey, it's the last piece of what you can do before getting going. You can set more mines, but it doesn't actually give you any XP to do it, and you can get a lot more by just disarming all the mines that were set. I think that's about all we're going to do, so next time, the actual defense of Khoonda. We'll see you then.